somebody. I was just popping in, saying hi for a minute. Even though I've been like crying, I've been like devastated. I was just getting ready. I was really sad about and crying about my main TikTok account was like banned permanently and I didn't do the allegations. It's very frustrating to have, AI tell you that you're doing something you're not, and there's nobody to dispute with. So my whole portfolio of work is. But hi, Peter. How are you? Wish I was happier. I guess I'm going to see, like, the lady's kind of like my mom. I don't really know. She's having dinner. Thanks. I was sad about TikTok. I was crying. I don't know if anybody goes through this, but not even just that. But do you ever feel like you work so hard for something and you just do so much, you get so far, and it's like the door gets slammed shut, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like, when's it gonna be? I don't know. I don't mean to complain. I know I'm blessed, but whatever. It's real people feeling really real things. People feel disappointed. People feel like they can get so far in a job or whatever it is. They work so hard to get somewhere, and then it's like, yeah, it gets ripped away, or the door gets slammed shut again and again, and like a relationship, and then, or a contract at work, or a job like anything that you are like, oh my God, I'm finally here. I signed a contract to have my TikTok like in a documentary, like, and then they cancel my account like, that doesn't make sense. Because I went live and they said I was nude, and I wasn't nude. The algorithm picks up too much human skin. I don't know. Well, now we're dealing with robots, and we can't deal with real people. Like, everywhere you turn, it's like, and you got people that are just like, that's just how it is. Nothing we can do. There's so many people like that now that are just order takers that don't think outside of the box, and they're so quick to be like, that's just how it is. And I'm always one of those people that's like, no, that's not just how it is. How it is wrong. And that's what I'm like, what is God doing with me, right? I believe God, universe, whatever you want to call it, there's something meant for me, right, that I need to fulfill, right? I think for all of us, even if we don't want to look at it like that, the universe, God is, I'm just saying, I'm speaking in secular terms. If people don't believe in a God, there's still truths, universal truths, right? And energy, whatever you want to call it, that does apply. Whether you believe in a God or you're religious, spiritual or not, there's just, it's true. Like, you know, the law of attraction is a real thing. Even if you're a Christian, you think Jesus didn't use the law of attraction? I mean, he said we could have whatever we say, you know? And I've noticed in my life that has worked for me when I've said certain things, that has allowed for the brain to penetrate or whatever, to believe for certain things. That has enacted certain things in my life, right? To happen. And so I don't understand why. I have no idea why this would happen. So I'm like, I guess I'm still trying to figure it out. And I'm not really accepting the outcome, right? I don't really take no for an answer. But when you got that personality, holy crap, can you have a lot more problems in life, because you look at everything like it's an obstacle, and where there's a will, there's a way, and that somehow you're going to figure it out, right? And then there's times where sometimes you got to accept, like, you're not going to figure it out, like, then it's a no, right? And that's the devastating blow right there. When you're just like, wow, I really can't get past this one, you know? I can't push this square peg in this round hole, right? But in my head, I'll cut off the corners. I'll make it fit. I know we're supposed to let go, let God, right? But there's also a part of like also you have to, like, that's my struggle. Stay positive. I was positive, and then all these good things were happening, and then out of nowhere this thing happened to me. They said I was nude. Whatever, it's a portfolio of work, and I had business, like, making money on 120,000 followers. Like, you can't, people don't get it. They'll say it's all petty bullshit. But it's not. It's hard to explain when it's like something you worked on. I don't know what to compare that to. I just cannot accept the fact that they're saying that I violated community guidelines that I didn't violate, and there's no real person to talk to, right? So you're kind of like, that's what I don't like about this world we live in. We're stuck in this, like, weird dystopian, with all these social media apps. Yeah, you could say we don't need to use them, but I don't know where my brush is. It's like everywhere, right? I don't know what to do. I guess my makeup kind of looks good, even maybe not at that angle, but from this angle. We're all connecting, like, digitally now, right? And all these, like, apps are in control, and they could say, well, don't use this app, don't use this site, don't do, you know. But unfortunately, they're the ones that have the largest market share and the largest amount of people, and it ends up being like, Well, it's their way or the highway. Right? That's a better angle. My makeup actually looks kind of good. Maybe not. Maybe my nose is too shiny. I don't know. Anyway, I probably gotta go because I was actually early someplace, believe it or not. And then I get someplace for once in my life early and I make myself late because it feels too weird to actually be early. Well, I also was like, I don't look good. I don't have another thing to change into either. I'm wearing like a, thanks, Peter. I'm wearing a, my hair's, doesn't, I know looks don't matter, but when you're in a bad mood, the last thing you want to do is look bad, because then you're really a target. You're already like sad and depressed and like, but then you just want to look normal so you can just blend in and not say anything. Because I can't tell people at this dinner going with a bunch of 60-year-olds, no, it doesn't matter about the age, but they're not in the age of, they're not going to care that my account was banned and it shouldn't have been, and there's nothing I can do about it. Thanks for the kind words. They're just, I have an issue of something that's bothering me, and I'm trying to like my lady friend is, I don't know, she's like a mom to me, but she's been struggling and she really wanted me to show up to this thing, so I'm kind of like in a horrible mood and want to just be in my room bawling my eyes out. But I'm gonna try to like suck it up and go in here and pretend, which I'm not much of a person that usually will pretend. That's my issue. I don't pretend like things are okay. So if I'm upset, I'm gonna tell people that I'm upset. But like, this is a situation where it's like nobody's gonna know what I'm talking about, and they'll brush it off and act like I shouldn't be upset, and they don't know. So it's like better to not mention it, right? It's better to just be like, how are you? And try to actually listen to, instead of being the person that has the problem all the time. Maybe I can listen to somebody else's problem. The one time I want to do that, they'll probably want to get me to talk. It's like, I don't want to talk. I just want to hear they're all probably in the same boat. Oh, I just want to hear what's going on with you. It's like, I don't want to tell you what's going on with, it'd be a funny video, wouldn't it? Two people like trying to like suck it up and be the bigger because you know how people go and are usually preoccupied with themselves. I'm one of them, right? Likes to talk about me. It's not that I want to hear what the other person's going through, but it's like, oh my God, listen to this story. But I'm trying to be more less self-centered and like listen to other people, right? And their struggle. Can you imagine, like, I'm trying to listen to their struggle, but they're trying to do the same. So I'm like, what's going on with you? Nothing, but tell me what's going on with you. It's gonna be like that. That'd be awful. All right, I better hang up. Thanks for joining for a few. I'll talk to you guys later. Or Peter's the only person. You're the only one talking to me. But somebody else watched, so bye.